So let's get started with the recruitment marketing demonstration. So welcome to recruitment marketing demonstration. So I would suggest you one thing before
Mm-hmm.
we get started, and that is to know recruitment management before you know recruitment marketing.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
RMK.
Yes, RCM. Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you why, what, and why is that uh, suggestion so in my coming session. I mean, in my coming slides. So somebody who knows recruitment management, you should basically know recruitment management, Raj, in order
Mm-hmm.
to get into recruitment marketing. All right.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So recruitment marketing is an extension to recruitment management. Okay. No, no problem. So how did you get to into recruitment marketing?
I mean, I just get to know that in one of the group they mentioned that training is going on. So I just want to hear the demo
All
first
right.
of all. So if it is useful for me, then I can
Understood.
join it.
Understood. So I'll tell you what is your path because you're into
Mm-hmm.
onboarding as well. So I'll tell you what is the sequence of module that you will have to be knowing in order to make your profile a complete set. All
Mm-hmm.
right. We'll come
Yeah,
back to
sure.
you. All right.
I would say
So
yes.
welcome to recruitment marketing. So there is a very key concept which both of you are missing, which I'm going to highlight and let you know now, so that you can take up a decision on how you should get into recruitment marketing first of all. Okay, because this is not an independent module like say PMGM or like say compensation or something like that. All right. This is a continuity module like variable pay. So it is, if you understand on that grounds, it is that you're learning variable pay without knowing compensation knowledge. All right. Anyway, so we will know more deep into it. That will help you to understand what you should do first and then what you have to do. Okay. So thanks for giving me your introductions, both of you. So here is a quick introduction of myself. I am Sophia. I have 10 years of experience altogether, coming from an HR domain into success factors into HCM. So I have training experience of more than 2+ years. Overall, trained around more than 500 plus participants so far. I have done number of implementations in terms of employee central, recruitment management, recruitment marketing, compensation, and variable pay. These are the 5 key modules that I work on. I am also heading the pre-sales for the northern zone of one of the MNC. So this is about my profile. All right. Now getting started with about this particular course, that is recruitment marketing that we are going through. We will know about what is the course objective, what are the prerequisites, who should take up this course, advantages of SuccessFactors training through Kasha, and the training benefits. All right. At any given point in time, if you have any questions, please feel free to stop and ask me then and there itself. All right. Now, who should take up this course? You, me, and all 3 of us know that all these people whom I have listed down are eligible to take up this course. Apart from somebody like your profiles who's already into success factors, more than welcome for them. All right. Now, the agenda for today's demonstration, or you say this is more of a introduction to recruitment marketing system, will include SAP SuccessFactors recruitment marketing, which is called as candidate experience. So, Sid, you have written the examination already. You're a certified recruitment marketing consultant. So, when you write the examination, you might have saw two certifications there. One is the recruiter experience, another one is a candidate experience.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
recruiter experience is RCM, candidate experience is RMK. Okay. We will also know what is the RMK applicant flow. Okay. RMK career site, then CSB career site homepage, that is career site builder, career site homepage, category and content pages, responsive design, location map page features, search engine optimization, which is called as SEO, data capture forms, candidate relationship management. Very rarely we use CRM, but it is one of the best, say, feature of RMK, which has to be promoted. Mobile apply, and then advanced analytics. All right. This is what is all that we have in RMK. All right. Now, what is this RMK, RCM, the whole history? Before even I get started, I would like to first talk about recruitment management and how is it connected to your recruitment marketing. Even before I go there, I am going to talk about the licenses and certifications and importance of both the modules. All right. So if any company is purchasing the licenses for recruitment management, okay, recruitment management, that is RCM, then recruitment marketing is free of cost. Previously, recruitment marketing was an independent module, like we have all the other modules like EC, PMGM, and all the other stuff. You buy licenses for that and you get it implemented, you feel the pleasure of that particular modules. But for recruitment marketing, it was not that super hit module as such in the past. You all know about it because you're already into SF for 5 years. So it was not that great module that you have a big flow of requirements for this. So what did SAP has done is it has attached with your recruitment management. So recruitment management is a very good module and we all know about it. Now, recruitment management license is attached to your recruitment marketing licenses. So as a client, I don't have to buy separate license for recruitment marketing, and hence this module has got certain weightage. That is the reason why people wanted this to be implemented. You can implement this as a single piece, that is only recruitment marketing, or you can implement this along with recruitment management. Call is up to us, up to the client. All right. Now, along with these two, you might have heard about posting, recruitment posting, RP. Okay. That is the third subset of recruitment management, the whole thing of recruitment. Okay. So this is information about the licenses. And the same thing goes with compensation as well. If a company is buying compensation licenses, it means that recruitment variable pay is also coming for them for free of cost. All right. So this way we actually work for compensation and recruitment management. All right. Now, in terms of this recruiting versus recruitment marketing, as a consultant, in the very near past, which is in Jan 2021, somebody who is certified in recruitment management, that is RCM, there is a clause which is given by SAP saying that if their delta should be active, if they have to write their delta, then definitely they should be certified in recruitment marketing. Now there is a tie-up for certifications also. Okay. But otherwise, the implementation, certification, everything is independent. It is not that within that same 5 to 6 months you're going to do recruitment marketing also. No, this is also going to take its own sweet time to implement. All right. Now, what is this whole thing between recruitment marketing versus recruitment management is? First of all, if you look at this diagram, you have a candidate journey. All right. So what is a candidate journey? It is like right from the day he looks into the requirement till he becomes an employee of that organization, it is all his journey, where you have active candidates and passive candidates. Okay. So active candidates means what? They have applications, they apply for it, they get selected, or they go through the selection process and then they get hired. That's an active candidate journey. Passive candidates journey is they get to know the awareness, they would think about the considerations, and then they'll show the interest. Means to even become an active candidate, a passive candidate should make some sort of analysis and should make some sort of a decisions. Okay. Your active candidate journey is called as your recruitment management. Your passive candidate journey is called as recruitment marketing. All right. Now, what is typically this means is how are you exhibiting a particular recruitment or say a job requisition into a career site is all what you're dealing with your recruitment marketing. So this is not a process oriented module. This is more of a designing module. All right. So the second picture that you're seeing here, this clearly classifies what is recruitment management and what is recruitment marketing. Okay. Right from the awareness till hiring, the entire process is called as talent acquisition, and you should be knowing about it. All right. Within this talent acquisition process, the first three steps, that is showing the interest and then applying to that particular requirement. Okay. Until showing the interest is what is called as your recruitment marketing, and then says your recruitment management. This is not like your employee central, totally opposite to your employee central, because in employee central you have hundreds of concepts, logics and rules, then a lot of concepts, a lot of work, a lot of data migration that you have in it. That's a core module. All right. But this is a analysis module, that is here you more build the module, you design the module. All right. Now, what is that you're going to design? Is you're going to design the career site. Say, for example, we all want to apply in IBM.com. You go into IBM.com through Google, go into their careers. Once you go into their careers, you will see that, okay, I have a EC requirement. Okay. The moment you go into careers, the moment you click on the search button, that will direct you to a career page, career site page. So you as an RMK consultant are designing that page. Okay. How is the look and feel of the page is? What is the template? What is the wireframe? What is the content that is used there? How many categories should be there? Finance requirements, HR requirements, success factors requirements, HCM requirements. They're all different categories. Okay. Then you say about us, about that company, right? How do you apply for different jobs, testimonials from different candidates? So this is all is what you're going to do in recruitment marketing. Your recruitment is getting marketed there through an external career site. So this particular recruitment marketing is applied for external applicants. Okay. Suppose somebody is within IBM, they don't even have to go to google.com and go to careers and do all that stuff, right? They can directly go into their success factors. You will have a tab called as careers, and once you go into that, you will have an internal career site where you can see what are the available jobs, and then you can apply for it accordingly. So this career site configurations or career site builder is exclusively for the external applicants, not even the agency applicants. All right. So this is the main difference between recruitment. Now, what does recruitment management do? As I said, right from the application, they would apply to it. The moment they are applying, it can be an internal candidate, can be an external candidate. And once they are applying, they go through a selection process. And after that, you will have a hiring process. So once this hiring process is initiated, that is, initiate onboarding button is clicked by the recruiter, this entry will go and sit in your onboarding. Okay. So now in onboarding, again, there are two things. One is onboarding 1.2, another one is onboarding 2.0. So you see that most of them are tilting towards 2.0. There are some companies who are not happy with 2.0 and they are referring 1.0 back. But the matter of fact is that 2.0 has to be encouraged, has to be implemented. Why? Because in SuccessFactors, uh, when it was all got started, onboarding was on a different system, which is called as KMS system. So that was a link. It is a bridge between your Bijex and the KMS. So why is this required? Is because when you used to do onboarding 1.0, I don't know if you have an idea on 1.0 or not, but then when you used to do 1.0, it is on KMS approach. It is not on MDF like all the other modules, along with LMS. Okay. But slowly, you might have observed that in between there were a couple of releases which were blocked for onboarding and LMS because there was fundamental work which was going back on these two modules, and then they've launched 2.0. 2.0 is totally on MDF. Hence, the integrations between recruitment management, then to onboarding 2.0, then to EC is seamless. Okay. Still, you know that from recruitment management, there is one safe form which is called as candidate profile, which do not talk to onboarding, which only talks to employee profile, which captures your background information. That's a direct SM mapping integrations to employee profile, that is succession mapping integration with recruitment management to employee central. So in this context, all right, your recruitment management continuation is your recruitment marketing. So the reason why it is important is this one. If you look at recruiting, this is the link that you have, right? So you have source, then candidate experience, then you have the recruiter experience. So this is your sourcing. Okay, where you have talent pools, you pick and post the job distribution to different sources, you automated the job distributions, then you posting into global social channels, etc. You have a search engine, etc. So this is all a part of your sourcing. Okay, then comes the candidate experience, where you have a responsive career site design. So the moment as an external candidate, if I go into your site and I see that pleasantness, see that positiveness, so that it should make me apply to the requirement, and that's what your recruitment marketing would do. Okay, then you have self-managed career sites where an administrator can manage it themselves, right? Once after we do the configurations, administrator should be able to rewrite the content, rewrite the pictures, rewrite the images, font, text, color, everything except the template. Template is something that we are going to define. When I say template, it is not a CSV file that you're talking about it as an EC, or it is not any sort of a say XML template that we are designing here. Template means a format. In RMK, a template is nothing but a format. Okay, where a format will have a wireframe, that you will have a header, you'll have a footer. The header will have certain logo, and then it will have some categories to it. You click on a category, it will open up certain content. It should pop up well, what colors should be there, what kind of scroller should be used, etc. Okay. Then you have a talent community. Then you have a targeted email marketing. Then you have landing page with the data capture forms. So this is all the candidate experience that is used. All right. Then you have recruiter experience, which is more of configuring the pipelines, rules, and automated tasks. So where you say rules, it's like your CTC build. Then you have mass candidate actions, then interview scheduling, SMS communications, online offers, etc. So it's all the selection process. All right. Any questions so far?
No.
Good. Raj?
No, nothing from my end.
Okay. Now, so this particular diagram will show how the job seekers can access the customer's jobs on the RMK site through a variety of sources. So these are the job seekers, like all of us, and we have a target company, say for example, Infosys. So we can be a part of Infosys via social sources, LinkedIn, Monster, Twitter, Naukri, Facebook, etc. Job boards, eQuest is one of the job board. Any other job boards that promotes by RCM. Search engines, different search engines that we have. These are the sources through which these candidates are approaching to the recruitment marketing page. Okay, via these sources, all these external applicants can be what you call access to the recruitment marketing, and from here they go apply to this particular requisition, which goes through a tracking system which is called as recruitment management, and that goes to the customer, which is the client. So to get in touch with the client, which is the end user, the recruiter, they have to go through these two processes. So now in both of your cases, okay, you don't know what is recruitment management, what happens in recruitment management. The moment you learn recruitment marketing without recruitment management knowledge, what happens is I as a client will ask you, okay, Raj, can you show me in the workshop right from recruitment management, how do I my hiring manager or a manager raises a requirement, and then how will it go to the approval process, how will it reach the recruiter, how will the recruiter post it to different job boards, and once it is posted, how an internal candidate will apply, how an external candidate can see it. That's where your RMK is coming into picture. Okay, so you cannot just start with RMK. You're trying to understand, so you have to show them this process also, and then you say, okay, this is the requirement that I've posted into career site. Now this is how your career site is displaying your requirement. Okay, now as an external candidate, I am applying to this particular requirement, and once I apply to this requirement, now it again goes to the application. Now when I apply as an external candidate, I have to first create my profile. That is mandatory. Then I have to fill up an application, which is job specific application. Then I will be put into a talent pipeline where the entire selection process will go on, where my interview scheduling will happen, my offer letter will happen, my background verification will happen, the interview assessment will happen. Then once I accept the offer, my onboarding process will get started. All right. So Raj, you have a recruitment background. So I think whatever process that I'm talking about is well understood by you. Yeah. So you're trying to understand where is this recruitment marketing is positioned in the whole picture of recruitment management.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, from this slide onwards, we are moving very, very to the point to recruitment careers. Okay, now this is the template that I'm talking about. The moment I go to ibm.com, click on the careers, this is how I'll see it. This is how I'll see. Okay, so this is my recruitment site, RMK career site. Okay, so this is more of branding, more of guidelines. Okay, more of the look and feel, where I will see this best run here. So this best run is coming up here because we have configured here. Now I can push this to the left hand side or to the right hand side. So that's what something that I can do as a consultant. If a client says, can you put it at the center? No, we cannot put it at the center because that's a limitation. So this is how you're basically creating this particular page. You're doing a branding stuff here. All right. Then is the features. You see this particular white color, you see a small orange color box here. So this is also something that you are configuring. Because you have configured, you're getting this. So inside this black border, whatever you're seeing is what you're configuring. Okay, so this is a template that you do, that you configure. You add boxes, you add colors to it, you add borders to it, you put a particular logo to it, and you have certain home buttons. These are called as home tabs. So you'll have 4 maximum, and inside each you will have certain content, you'll have certain categories. Okay, then you have another box which is with the gray color, where you will see a sign in and language options. Okay, the moment you click on languages, so you can display this page into different languages, provided you give all the translations, and that sits well with any of the other modules. Even in EC, the moment you provide translations, it will display in that particular language. Similar is RMK. Okay, then you have this content, that is this picture. Now you want a content box to be displayed on the picture, so this is something that you have to do external, outside the system, and then add the picture into the system. You use say for example PowerPoint presentation, or you use Snagit, or whatever how you want to prepare the end picture is up to you, up to the client. If the client says, no, I'm going to prepare it and give it to you, well and good. If they say, so no, we don't want to prepare it, we want you to prepare it, this is the idea, then you will have to prepare it. Okay, so here you can put a scroller as well, and then comes is this particular box where you have search for keywords, search by location. Okay, then you have, this is called as a 2-column frame. You have 2-column frame, you have 3-column frame also. So when you say 2-column, it means that you have a picture and an adjacent text to it. And this you get it in a different color, different font, different size. It's all what you configure. And this is what your RMK is doing. Okay. And then these are the different home pages. All right. With the different color combinations, with the different pictures. But if you see, the template is not varying, only because of different script, different colors, different text, different font. You see, it is looking quite different, but it is the branding that you're doing. Okay, now in the same context, you can do certain customizations also, like having a video. But as per the SAP guidelines, recruitment marketing should be standard only. It should not be customized. Okay. The problem that I have faced in one of my implementations for the customizations is that SAP would not do any kind of a support for the customizations. It is totally up to the consultant if he can give the support. So if your video is paused, if your video is not playing, because in standard we don't have videos, and if your template, the whole template, because you know HTML language, you're making it separately done, You're writing the code yourself. You know JavaScript, so you're writing the code yourself. Then it is called as a customized page. Okay, very big brands always go with the customized page because consultants don't do it. They have their own Java consultants and they make it do by themselves. So for that you will have social communication teams. Okay, branding teams. So they will sit with you and you are going to explain them how you're going to customize it, and they are going to do it themselves. So when you, the moment you enter into customization, you are out of SuccessFactors hands. Okay, so SF is only promoting standardizations in RMK. Okay, now look at this here. This is the career site construction. These are the different elements or say components that can be customized, that can be arranged in the career site page. When I say customized, it is not that you're changing the template. Within the template only you're changing the values. Okay, so first is called as header component, subscription component, search component, and 2-column component. You will also have 3-column components also here. All right, then next you say I was mentioning about the categories, right? So this is for the hallmarks of the category page. So you will have a header and footer navigation. So the footer looks something like this. Right from here, you have a 2-color combinations where on the first color you have this as the this as a footer, where you have the links to different pages of your social networking. When you click on Facebook, okay, this will take you to the content page of the Facebook for that particular client, not to the requirement postings. Okay, I as an external candidate, if I'm clicking on the Facebook, I'm going to get through the Facebook page of that company, similarly to the other social networks. So here in the category page, you will have category page title, which will talk about, for example, finance requirements, or say HR requirements, then say success factors requirements with different categories. Okay, then you will also have certain content about it. Okay, you will have certain images. You can have a scroller with multiple images. You can also have some sort of a graphics as a picture, and video is customizations, and you can always put certain search options here with certain. So the moment you put the search option and you search for those categories, the relevant requirements will be shown. You see this relevant requirements? The moment I click on the requirement, this will take me to my recruitment management, where I can see the job description, short description, long description, experience, the skills that I have to have, competencies I should be having, all of those options, which is configured in your recruitment management under job requisitions. All right, then you have the search functionality, filter functionality, and ability to share the jobs via the social networking or email that you can see here. I can share a particular requirement to any of my social networking using this part. Any questions so far?
You mean to say this is all standard configuration? So the career sites for all will look like the same, the
It
designing
will
part and
not
everything.
look alike. Okay, it differs. See, the template is the same. Okay, the
Mm-hmm.
template, the wireframe is the same. You have multiple wireframes, you have 4 to 5 designs within it. So the way you use the colors, the say dimensions of the boxes, the colors, the pictures, etc., this will totally give you a different look. Now look at this one. You see these two are with the same template, but are they looking same? No, right? So this way
Oh,
you're going to see a difference.
okay. And these images and everything, the navigation path that we are customer is going to provide us, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Even the Even the wireframe they're going to provide us. They are going to provide us how do they want to see their site, and we are going to replicate the same. Okay, none of
Okay.
this is our advice. Okay, like other modules, here we can't go give any big advice because they have there even a color code that we are going to collect the hexagonal code, and we are going to only take up those codes and configure it. Okay.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, then so the next is, yes,
Yeah,
Raj.
I have a question. So do we need to any coding knowledge on this?
If you know say if you know HTML, it is good. Okay,
Mm.
because
Mm.
if you want to do some sort of a customizations at it at any given point in time, so that will help you to do the
Mm.
customizations. But if you do not know, okay, uh, it is still okay.
Okay.
It's not mandate that you should definitely know HTML in order to know RMK. Nothing like that. There's
Mm.
no prerequisite of any languages as such.
Okay. I mean, if you have any requirement, such kind of requirement, so
No, no. Even if you have to deal with any kind of a client, you don't have to know any specific languages.
okay, fine. Yeah.
Okay, right. So now let's continue further. Now this is the content page. So when you say content page, so basically content means what? Usual content about us. So they'll give you a person's name, a CEO or somebody, they'll give a content about him. So you're going to insert that into the system. Okay, so you will not see any kind of a job postings in the content. It is only a happy feel, look and feel of the system where you have a scroller button. You can see the employee engagement there. You can see the career in that company. You can see how the culture is defined, how the benefits are here, how diversified this company environment is. So you will see all that options within the content. Okay, so in RMK you only have 4 content which is standard, so you cannot add more than 4 as a standard content. Okay, however, to these 4 content pages you can add certain links, so that under the home drop down button that you see here as a drop down, right, this all is having a drop down. In the home drop down button you can choose the home page within the body of the home page or within the footer. It can be either here or it can be here at the header. All right, so this is about the content. Coming to categories, you can put a maximum of 10 categories. You can put a minimum of 4 content to recruitment marketing. Okay, now this is your responsive design. Okay, so responsive design means what? As the picture very clearly shows you, this is a way of designing the website. Okay, and what for you have to design the website? For having a specific view which is easy to navigate, and it is easier to scroll up and down, so that the candidate will be able to have a similar look and feel with the different devices. Okay, so this particular look and feel, the responsive design, this needs no additional setup for the career site builder. Whatever you are configuring, the moment you apply that to a mobile or a tab, the same will be reflecting there also. Okay, so here you are going to just activate certain components which we will be seeing in the configurations part. All right, now, so what if somebody asks you what is this responsive design? Here is a statement that I've given you, which means that candidates can apply on any connected device around the world, not that only through this device. Like we say in other modules, there are certain limitations to mobile applications, but RMK is not like that. I mean, this is something good to know about, that in RMK, wherever you're opening that page, it looks similar. Okay, Next is locations. So locations means what? You can add a picture or say a locations this way, where you can point in how many locations that particular company is present in, and the job seekers can go locate which particular location they're talking about to know the requirements. So this location map can be configured in two ways. One, you see a light color C, and second, you see a dark color C. You have two different colors here. Okay, these are the two, say temp or say a design that is given in standard by SuccessFactors. We can always customize this. Okay, that can be possible. Then search engine. Search engine optimization is job seekers often begin their search basically with the search engine. As I said, we're going to ibm.com. Where will I usually go? I'll go into google.com only. So one goal of recruitment marketing is to enhance the search engine optimizations, that the moment I go click on SF requirements, okay, so it should give my requirement as priority. Okay, the search criteria should always be activated, should always be prioritized, and that's what SF is looking for now. That's the goal of recruitment marketing. So whereas as a consultant, do we have to do anything here? No. This is an information that search engine optimization is getting better and better every enhancement. Okay, so why is this so important? Because customer's career site appears in the search result directly. Okay, what is the current capability that you have is a crawler friendly. Okay, currently it is very scroller friendly. Most of the ATS have their career information trapped behind the drop downs menus, and search engines cannot index the information so that the sites do not show up the search result. But career site builder produces the search engine friendly sites. Okay, that is, it can easily give you all the viewpoint. All right, so this is how the data capture forms are designed. So what is the data capture that you're doing? Any questions?
Yeah. You're talking about SEO, right?
Yes,
So there is no action from our end, is it?
there is no action from, say that again.
There is no action from our as a consultant, right?
Yeah, as a consultant standpoint, at the moment you do not have any sort of an action points, rather enabling the SEO. That's it.
Just enabling the switch, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Now, if you talk about the data capture forms, DCFs, okay, these are added to the landing pages. That is, the moment you land on consent, any consent, then you are going to land on this particular page. Okay. Now, okay. So this data capture forms. So basically you're capturing a data, nothing else. This is not something big like your onboarding forms or panel designing, etc. No, it is the basic forms that you're going to create with some sort of a name, last name, phone number, very, very basic details. Okay. So after, why do we use this? Is after the form has been submitted, the data is saved to the candidate profile. So because in candidate profile, again, now to understand what is candidate profile, what do you have in candidate profile, you should know recruitment management. Okay, if the candidate later applies for the job, the basic details are already there, because they are already specifying these basic details. This will be integrated to your RCM so that the profile has these details already. Okay, so the candidates who complete the form, they will receive a welcome email with a link to reset their password. So this is one functionality, basic functionality. Okay, any questions? Okay, so these data capture forms will help us to gather more and more of candidates into the talent pool. So the moment somebody is uh, finishing this particular data information, they are automatically added to the candidate pool, that is the talent pool. All right. Now, so from here, the CRM will get started. So what happens here? Now there is a connectivity. So the moment I fill up this form as an external applicant, I'm getting added to the talent pool, where the talent pool is sitting in my recruitment management here. So where I can establish the candidate relationship management. Although I am not a employee yet, still I can see that these are the candidate pool, and CRM provides the recruiters a greater versatility in maintaining the candidate relationship rather than just sourcing and leaving them alone. They can always have some sort of a communication with them so that they can always acquire a good talent into the system. All right. So all the candidate data is always housed in one place, and that is called as your candidate profile. Okay. So this will have all kind of data, qualifications of the candidates, skills, work history. In EP, if you look at the background information, the languages, right? The certifications, inside work, outside work experience. So all of this is what you configure here in your candidate profile as well. All right. So this is more of giving a candidate relationship in terms of giving a candidate email campaigning or talent pool, or giving them bulk requirements, hint, urgent requirements. All this kind of a groups can be done. All right. Then mobile apply. The moment we have mobile application enabled, okay, there is a look and feel difference, and this is how any company will come to know that there is a mobile apply enabled. If it is enabled, you will see the candidate profile like this is a part of your recruitment management, by the way. And if mobile is not enabled, you will see it like this, plain. All right. This is the difference between both of them, right? This is the overview, which you will see that it is all one and the same. Do it through a mobile, do it through a laptop, do it through a tab. It is not going to change your look and feel. Okay. The last and final is about advanced analytics. Okay. This is more of a reporting stuff. Okay. The full view of the visitor to apply is being captured here. Okay. So career site visits, career site services, direct, through email, through e-newspapers, through events. So what is all the rate, or the subscribers or apply have started, or view conversations that have happened? All this comes as an advanced analytics, which is exclusively made only for this module and not for every module. All right. So this is all predefined. There's nothing that you're going to customize here. All right. So this is about the recruitment marketing demonstration, guys. Over to you all if you have any questions. Okay.
Kasha,
Any more questions?
yeah,
Yes.
one question. It seems like almost all the features they have given already. So it's kind of like only enable, or do we need to involve any like data models or something?
No, there's nothing called as data models here. Okay.
Mhm.
This is more of you are creating the templates. You're actually configuring the branding part. So what are you going to mostly configure here is the pictures, images, fonts, colors, templates, content, categories, CRM, SEO enablement. So this is all what you're going to do. And then
Okay.
if if PR is also a part, that is your recruitment posting, then you will see the integrations part as well. But in the training, I'll not be able to show you the integrations because that needs a subscribed say site, and you know that, right? So unless I have a subscribed site from the client end, what will be my
Mhm.
source and target to even show you? All right.
Mm-hmm.
So I can tell you how the integrations will go on, but I'll not be practically able to show you that for Facebook, Insta, Twitter, or so, because that needs an active subscription. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, come to know that after your demo, so it's kind of like
Hmm.
manage homepage, right? You know the easy already. So manage a
Yeah.
homepage in the way how you do the ties.
The
So
theme,
that is the
the theme.
theme management, is it?
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
it's
not
kind of
really.
theme
It's
management to me.
much more. No, no, no. Theme management is, I would say, 5% of what we have in recruitment marketing. It
Okay.
is similar to it, but not that easy as you do the theme manager. In theme manager,
Mm-hmm.
you have so much of standardizations, and you say that everything is a, there's a limit that yes, this is the only options that you can go with. Here, it's not like that. The wireframe is going to be
Hello?
your standard, but inside the
One
wireframe,
second.
whatever it is, all is going to be your, it's all is going to be, I would say it is much more than what you see in your theme management. Okay.
Yeah.
One last question I have. So we are
Yes, yes.
going to do the configuration part from start to end. So how about the instance synchronization? If you want to move the changes to another instance, is there any concept like this here?
Of course, you will have to do this in all three environments. Okay. You should definitely have it done in the rest of the templates as well, the rest of the environments as well. That's a lift and shift of the of the configurations. It's not
So
a
we will
sync
be having
here.
that topic.
Of course, yes. I'll
Okay.
tell you how you will have to do it. Of course, that's the reason why I said it would be advanced training. So I will
Mhm.
not leave you there alone. So I'm going to tell you how you're going to move it to the other system as well.
Okay. Fine.